Welcome back to 18 News. Happy holidays, everybody. We're back once again with our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society, and joining us today is Linda Davis, as well as Brenda Neukam. Both are with us today. So first of all, Linda, let's talk about Stella we have here.
Okay, we chose these dogs today for a variety of reasons. First of all, Stella's a Christmas dog. She was born 1 year ago. Her birthday's on Christmas. She's a holiday dog. We have discovered through statistics that big black dogs, relatively big, she's not gigantic, but she's not tiny, are the most difficult dogs to adopt, which is really a shame because Stella gets along with other dogs and she has seen her friends this year find homes. Now Stella, it's her turn. And somebody would really enjoy this dog. This is a pretty dog, has a great personality. If you are a runner, an exerciser, this would be a good dog because it's only a year old, full of pep and energy, and would be a wonderful dog. Also, it's harmless, it's adorable, it's very loving, and would make a great family pet. If you have those children that need to get some energy out in a fenced-in yard, now this is a little bigger, might jump up, but maybe older children, this is the dog for you. Stella's has attended, and is continuing to be trained to have good manners because she does jump up a little bit, but she is getting so much better. Now, the second reason we chose Stella is to show you what a variety our Dubois County Humane Society offers to the public on pets. There's no reason to go anywhere else. If we don't have what you want, we can help find you what you want. And for example, we have nice black year-old dogs like Stella. We also get in a lot of puppies.
That's right.
This is all year round.
That's right. And I tell you what, speaking of puppies, to my left here is Brenda with Monroe.
That's right.
And Monroe, I believe, Brenda, as we talked about, we've featured Monroe's mother and his siblings a few earlier shows, and I guess Monroe is the last. What was the name of his mother? Millie, that's right. Millie, I couldn't remember now. I see so many pets each week and so forth, forget names. But anyway, Millie's the last of Millie's puppies that were brought in at one time, and we'll be leaving. Actually, we'll be gone by the time we air this program on Thursday.
Yes, well, we had to keep them, of course, until they were 6 weeks of age. They're actually 8 weeks of age now. He's ready for his other booster, and of course, hasn't had his rabies yet, but he'll have his rabies shot within the next week or so. But we just can't let them go before they're at least 6 to 8 weeks old and eating well and being well enough to be on their own. So that basically Millies were pre-adopted. They were all adopted actually before they were ready to go. So they were waiting until most of them went out. All the other 3 went out Christmas Eve, but these folks had to wait till they got back in town. So they were really excited to get Monroe today. So that's and we were foster failures. So Millie is ours. She's been a real trooper with. Our dog actually we lost one of our dogs last February, and Buddy has been very depressed, and it was a great thing. We never expected Millie to be the response that Buddy gave to her. I had taken several dogs home from here, but Millie was the missing link. She plays well with Frankie, the deaf dog that we've adopted at home, and we also have one cat in the house, and she is the missing link. She plays with everyone, and she has just been. And people don't think the dogs get depressed, but they do. And Buddy has just come out of his shell, and he's lost weight, and he looks great, and he's back to his old self, and it's just wonderful to see him that way. So that's why we adopted Millie, and we are foster failures.
That's right. Very few. If you want to call us a failure, then so be it. But I think very few things I've seen in the last few years I've been doing this have proven to be failures of any kind. So,
well, you can see that this is the opposite of Stella. It's a little dog, it's white, and sure enough, it was adopted before it was even ready to go out.
That's right.
So we do have the variety of dogs here, whatever you so desire. And if you are in the majority, you'll want a little puppy, and we get plenty of those, or a light color. But if you want to do something good for this world, come adopt one of our nice big black dogs.
Okay.
Speaking of success,
I was going to say, I was just kind of segueing that we were talking about lack of failure, but major successes this year has been your pet, or excuse me, the food drive, and among other things during the holidays. Let's go ahead and break those down a little bit.
Okay, this has been the most successful food drive and a supply drive, as we called it, and wish tree that we have ever had in the history of the Dubois County Humane Society. The people are so generous. They see those tubs in the grocery stores. They put their items in there. The Dubois County Humane Society collects them, hoping to get enough food for the year. And you know, we received over 1.5 tons of food. And that's over 3,000 pounds of food from the people of this community. We also got enough supplies for 6 to 7 months. I'm telling you, this community, Dubois County, is becoming very generous and helping us to make the Dubois County Humane Society a great success. And during this clip, I think you'll be seeing the room where that food is piled up, so you can get a concept of how generous people are. And I will also mention that we always take monetary donations, whether it's the holidays or not, because every month we have over $2,000 in vet bills, because we try to take really good care of these animals. We make sure they're healthy before they go to you. They've had their vet check, their rabies shots, all their shots, a microchip, training, oh my goodness, so much. And we are volunteers here, so the money you give goes to the dog and or cats. I don't want to forget those nice kitties we have. That's quite a deal. And one more item today.
Sure.
Why is the Dubois County Humane Society even here? It is because we have an overpopulation of pets. And we all know that the answer to that is spay and neuter. And we're not going to give up. We're going to keep trying. We have a terrible situation with the kitty cats in this community, but we're not going to give up. Every single Thursday, the first Thursday that is, of every single month, the first Thursday of every month, we're going to have the Bloomington Pets Alive transport come here to Dubois County at the Dubois County Humane Society and pick up to 60 animals and transport those animals to Bloomington, neuter or spay, and they bring them back. What more can you ask for? These are animals that are strays, but also your pets, the people of the community. We're doing this for you. There'll always be a special. It'll change every month, something very inexpensive and wonderful. Also, nothing will probably be ever over 50% of cost from normal veterinarian situations. We used to just do this for the cats, but now we're doing it for dogs and cats. They must have their rabies shot, but that will be provided if it does not have a rabies shot for an extra cost. Now the next one, of course, is Thursday, January 2nd. And if you are not coming in time for that one, keep in mind that, as I said, they're the first Thursday of every month. It's just another success situation.
Very good. And of course, information on these and the other fine animals are available here at the Dubois County Humane Society. Can be found on their website at duboiscountyhumane.org or also at petfinder.com. And of course, information also can be obtained by giving them a call at 482-7387 during adoption hours, which have changed a little bit. We talked about that last week. Still Wednesdays from 7:30. Excuse me, from 4:30 till 6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's okay. 4:30 to 6:30 is correct on Wednesday.
And then on Saturdays we extended it to
1 to 3.
We'll change it from 1 to 3.
We're trying to accommodate the people here, and that seems to be the most demanded hours.
So it's actually still 2 hours, just from 11 to 1 now, from 1 to 3. So
Correct.
very good. Well, thanks a lot, Linda
Thank you.
and Brenda. It's been great
Go
having you
get
both
Stella.
on today.
Go
That's
get
right.
Stella, somebody.
That's right. Thanks a lot for watching. Weather's next.